Merry New Year! It is 2020. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm not Eddie Murphy. Happy New Year, everybody. It is January 1st, 2024. And this year, I am the model of hashtag restraint. Believe it or not, I haven't bought a statue all year. But it's great to be back here with you guys because it feels like I haven't seen you since last year. But today is January 1st, 2024 that this is launching. So grab a drink and start drinking, or if you're like Mr. X, continue from last night. Cheers. Hey, my name is Mr. X. Welcome to the Xtreme channel. We are giving away $1,000 statues to you guys. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Welcome to a new year with the Xtreme channel. It is January 1st. That means a number of things. It's going to be another shit show of a year if you live in the United States. People are going to make resolutions and break them. We're going to continue with our countdown list over the next week or so that we've been doing the previous week. But since it's the first of the month, it's time for Xtreme Xpos. That's right, it's the monthly segment where we take a brief look at the previous month, but more importantly, all the upcoming things on the channel so you know whether to pay attention or not. Wouldn't it be nice if life was like that? They're like, hey, these are the things you're going to deal with in the next 30 days. So be prepared or not prepared and choose what you're going to do. As a married man, I can tell you that would be really nice. Now, before we start off, I want to let you know I really appreciate you guys. This is, I think the channel is now officially 4 years old, and it's been a wild ride for sure. Yes, Mrs. X? I'm making my January 1st video. That's why it's Merry New Year! And while I decided I'm semi-retiring from collecting, if you remember this video over 2 years ago, and you've seen it over these past 6 months, you'll see that there's a ton of other content, including some out-of-the-box stuff, like the new Gem X Live podcast. This is a weekly podcast that myself and Gem Mint are doing. Make sure to check the link in the description below. But for now, I just want to thank you guys. And one of the ways I thank you is by doing giveaways. So here's how to enter the current giveaway. As we try to grow this channel, we like to reward you guys for watching and subscribing. So because of that, every 5,000 milestone when it comes to subscribers, we give away a couple $1,000s worth of statues. We've actually given away over 20 statues. To win one was easy. First, you got to be subscribed to the channel. You'll get bell notifications when videos drop. Each video that drops, you want to make a comment on those videos. We pick a random video, we give away statues based on a comment. You can say whatever you want. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the format of these videos, we look at 3 things from the past month, then all the upcoming things in the current month. So December 2023 was a really exciting month for me on a lot of levels. I had a lot of really cool trips, went to a bunch of football and basketball games, both pro and college. But more importantly, I got in some cool collectibles. And you can go back and check all those out because I make videos on all that stuff, not only the collectibles, but the experiences. But by far, my favorite collectible was the Queen Studios life-size Iron Spider from Avengers Infinity War. This was absolutely amazing piece, and it's a very dangerous piece because every time I get in a life-size piece like that, it makes me want to look at other ones. The bigger it is, the more I want it.
That's what she said.
Now, the second thing we look at is all the collectibles I purchased. Now, believe it or not, we used to have a monthly segment at the end of every month that covered that. It was about the 10 to 30 different high-end collectibles I purchased. However, if you've been following the channel in the Xtreme Xpos now, it's been a very, very small number. And it was again in December. I bought 0 statues, 0 high-end collectibles. I truly think I have licked this retirement thing because it was incredibly tempting too, which is the third thing we talk about. What are the statues that I really, really liked and the old Mr. X would have instantly PO'd or purchased them? There were some really good ones this month. Let's take a look at those. First are some custom pieces. This custom Gladiator Wolverine. So I did blogs on all of these on the xtremechannel.com you can check out. And while I know this doesn't make sense, it doesn't take away that it's incredibly badass. I really, really like this piece. It would have looked great with all my other custom Wolverines. Another custom piece from the same group is this Odin Warrior. So Odin, the father of Thor, the god. This looks awesome. In the old days, I would have purchased this in a second. And if I had a museum Thor that looked incredibly badass like this, I probably still would have purchased it now. Another very difficult one was this Prime 1 Studio Darkseid on Throne. Now, I didn't buy this for two reasons. Number one, I actually own a current Darkseid on Throne. This piece right here, he's standing up, which I don't like as much as sitting because my entire throne wall is sitting. However, with that being said, I really wanted this, but the fact that it cost twice as much as my current one made it really a no-brainer to practice hashtag restraint. Now, the hardest one to practice hashtag restraint was M1 Studio 1/3 scale T800. I would have gotten the one in the middle here. This is amazing. I love Terminator. I think they did a great job with the statue. I wrote a blog about this as well. Really hard to practice hashtag restraint, especially knowing I had a spot for this. Now that we covered last year, let's look at this month. What's coming up on the Xtreme channel? So a number of things for you guys. I got tons of cool content. We're going to finish those countdowns, talk about the most anticipated stuff, have some trips I'm going to chronicle for you, including an adults only all-inclusive in the Caribbean for 90 people that I spent the last 6 months arranging. You'll still see some videos that were filmed last month. I filmed stuff way in advance. In fact, it's New Year's for you. For me, it's Tuesday morning, December 12th. But more importantly, we're going to see some cool collectible content. Not only some out-of-the-box stuff, but some reviews on some high-end statues that are coming in. So everything I'm about to show you, I'm going to do a detailed video on. So it's really important you've not only liked this video, but you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of those. First one we're going to look at, this one was supposed to ship in October. It's a custom Silver Surfer, and they told us it was shipping in October after not talking for like 2 years, and now they're not talking. They said, we're shipping in October, here, pay us the rest of the money. We did, and now they're silent. So that's a big warning sign, by the way, when you're buying custom statues. We'll see what happens. Another one, this is kind of a weird one since I'm filming this in advance. This may have arrived already, but I don't think the video's launched, is this custom Venom. So I have a DHL tracking number, so it definitely did arrive before this video launched here right now. However, I may not have reviewed it for you guys. If so, it'll be the first statue you get to see reviewed in 2024. Remember this life-size bust of Michelle Pfeiffer? It was actually delayed due to some quality issues, which is fine by me. They're going to fix it. They actually are recasting the face on all these, but I'm hoping it's going to be done. They always ship DHL Express, so it should be pretty quick. XM Studios Maestro is supposed to ship in Q4 of 2023. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, there's like 19 genders right now. Ladies, gentlemen, and other. It is now 2024, hasn't shipped. I'm doubting I'm going to get express shipping on this because it'll probably be $10,000, but this should come this month. Hopefully, I'm surprised it hasn't shipped yet. This one, I do have the tracking on. It's shipped. It's a custom Venom from a storyline called Venom the End. I'm going to tell you more and show you the matching CGC slab it's based off of during the actual review. Cyborg Hulk, this one as well. They collected the final payments a few months ago. I think it was October or November. Said it's ready to ship, so I paid everything. I'm not as worried about this one as I am that first Dark Surfer I showed you, but it should come pretty soon, and it looks absolutely amazing. This custom museum Iceman. Again, one, I don't know why I bought this. I already have an amazing Iceman, but I'm paying for it. It's coming. It's probably going to go on the chopping block to sell, even though it looks absolutely amazing. I keep saying amazing. Maybe if I drink more, my vocabulary will get better. Custom Bane diorama, also set to ship. This is also one that was supposed to ship in November. So the thing is, a lot of these come from China, and they want to get them out before Chinese New Year, which is usually towards the end of January. So I'm confident a lot of these will come. I'm very hopeful, including Prime One Studios Pattinson. So this is Batman based off of Robert Pattinson. I loved his performance. To me, it was the best Batman movie ever made. If you don't like that, you can go screw your mom. See, New Year, I'm being a little bit better with my wording. Trying not to be offensive. But also with that, another DCU piece, Black Adam by The Rock. This should be shipping as well. I have it direct from Prime One Studio. And I'm excited for this piece, actually. I really like that movie. It's sad he's not going to be anywhere else. I really wanted to see him and Cavill duke it out. DCS's Blade, also supposed to arrive in December in the US, so I assume I'm going to get it in January, 1/3 scale. Going to look great with a bunch of other vampire pieces I have, including Vampirella from Prime One Studio. This also should arrive at this cool vampire / werewolf setup in the 1/3 scale, and she will be a great complement to that and the CGC comic slab she's based off of. This custom Venomized Miles Morales should be arriving as well. One of my last symbioted pieces. I think I have 2 more after this until they reveal another one for pre-order, then I'll buy it. But I've been waiting a long time, and in September they showed the painted pieces, so I'm going to be shocked if it does not ship. but along with these accessories for Venomized Thanos on Throne. They're supposed to ship as well. Again, this is for Sideshow. It's kind of some aftermarket stuff. I already have a lot of aftermarket stuff for this guy, but this will be equally complimenting. Figurama's Devilman and Amon Bus. I really want to cancel these because they were supposed to ship in July. I paid in full when I pre-ordered, and Figurama's just horrible with shipping times. So since it's supposed to ship like July is what they told me, and when I say July, I mean last year, not this year. We'll see if they come in. They do look badass, but they don't really go with anything in my collection. This Magnetoverse Sentinel will definitely arrive. I've had the shipping for a while. 3 huge boxes. I don't need another Magnetoverse Sentinel because I have multiple ones, but it's awesome. That's why I'm getting it. I don't need any of this. The only thing I need is in this glass right here. Another one shipping before Chinese New Year, this Custom Weapon X. People said this couldn't be done. It's done. I'm very excited about this. They didn't fill it with water, but that would have made it really, really over the top and really, really next level. However, not as next level as my next piece. Another life size is supposed to be coming in. Queen Studios Mark 85 life size. So I'm worried that once I get this, I'm going to have to PO more. I do have a few other life size on order, but they're not like full. Like I have a life size Yoda, but man, these are absolutely awesome. I'm glad that I didn't like the Queen Studios Mark 6 because that's actually my favorite armor. That was revealed a few months ago. I hope Queen Studios does an endoskeleton. I guarantee I won't practice #restraint for that. What did you practice #restraint for or not? And what do you have coming in? If you haven't commented yet, make sure to do that. But more importantly, make sure to subscribe. 40% of you don't subscribe. If even 10% of you who watched the video subscribed, we'd be at the next giveaway like that. All right, maybe not like that, but it'd be a few days, so it'd still be pretty damn quick. Please do that. Hey, I really appreciate everybody. Happy New Year. If 2023 was great for you, I hope you beat it in 2024. If it sucked, then you're definitely going to beat it. And if not, you can go up to your room and beat it, and that's fun too.